So my name is Jennifer, and I'm very excited to be here. I'm excited to have this room full of wonderful energy and beautiful faces that are ready to move and breathe with one another. I would like to take just a moment and ask everybody to find somebody that you don't know and tell them what your plan for New Year's Eve is. No plans? I would love to make a homemade pizza, but I've been having so much pizza lately, I'm not entirely sure that it's a good idea. But I don't have any big plans either. Probably sit at home and watch a movie. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming.
Yeah. One of those schools over here on the rooftop. And we start midnight.
Fireworks, so it's going to be fireworks everywhere.
Yeah, right.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. It's always nice to break the ice when you sit next to this person and you practice, and now you just talk to somebody you didn't know. It's great. Okay, so if everybody would come to child's pose with your knees spread wide, big toes come to touch, stretch your arms long out in front of you, press your forehead into the mat, and begin to settle in to the feel of your breath. Breathe fully into your back body. Breathe into your rib cage so that it expands 365 degrees. So not just the shallow breath that we do all day long and don't think about it. Consciously inhale to the fullest point that you can and exhale to the fullest point that you can. Maybe breathe in for 5 and out for 5. I'm going to read from today's section from Journey to the Heart by Melody Beattie. Today is the 29th. The 29th is experience the thrill of the climb. Don't stop now. You're almost there. You've worked so hard to climb this mountain. In the beginning, you were excited, exhilarated at the prospect of the mountain you were about to climb. Now you're almost to the top. You've struggled, gotten weary, and kept going, and now your goal is in sight. Keep going. Guidance is still there to help you. The life force, the one that keeps you going, keeps you moving forward, is still there too, burning brightly within you, charging all that you do with its energy. It is more difficult for you to feel it, but that is only because you're tired. So begin to cultivate your Ujjayi breath as you are here in child's pose. And Ujjayi breath is our victorious breath, the oceanic sound of your exhale through your slightly constricted throat as you exhale. And we will create a community of breath. Breathe for your neighbor. Let your neighbor hear your breath. And soon, with everybody breathing slowly and steadily and calmly, it will seem as though the room is breathing us. Full breath in and complete breath out. Big inhales and full exhales. Full breath in, complete breath out. One more big inhale, fill up, and then empty. Slowly make your way into your first, maybe, downward facing dog of the day. Root down through your first finger and thumb knuckles on your mat. Grip the mat as if you were going to rip it into shreds. If I were to come by, I would not be able to lift your fingers up off your mat. Energetically press down through the heel of each foot. Maybe walk out your dog, shift your weight around, find some movement. Maybe this is the first time you've been upside down today. Keep breathing. Full breath in and complete breath out. Inhale, fill up, and then empty. Walk your feet to your toes. Wait, your feet to your fingers, the other toes, your top toes. And take ragdoll. Clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. Shake your head no, maybe just yes. Press down through the toe ball mound of each foot and press down through the center of each heel to engage your hamstrings in ragdoll. Full breath in and full breath out. Catch your hips with your hands and come to stand at the front of your mat. Hands at heart center and eyes closed. Take a big breath in. Let something go. We'll start class with just one Om. Inhale fully. Drop your fingers down by your sides. Inhale, raise your arms high, strong and straight toward the ceiling. Reach and expand out through your side body. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, chin out of your chest. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Root down through the soles of your feet and rise up. Reach and stretch, bright, energetic fingers reaching towards the ceiling. Imagine you were pressing into a beach ball. Press into my hands. Yes, as you reach up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to high plank. Drop your knees if you need to. Everything I say is just a suggestion. Lower halfway down for low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra, yogi's choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in and full breath out. At any time, if you want to take child's pose or drop a knee or modify or use a block, you know your body, honor your body where it is today on your mat. Like I said, everything I say is just a suggestion. The only thing that you have to do is keep breathing. Full breath in, complete breath out. Inhale, fill up, and then empty. Walk your feet to your hands at the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root down through the soles of your feet and rise up and reach and stretch. Expand out through your ribs as you stretch your bright fingers towards the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank, upward facing dog or cobra, yogi's choice. Exhale, downward facing dog, full breath in and complete breath out. Fill up and then empty. And again. Beautiful breath. One more time. Then let it go. Inhale, bend your knees, step, hop, jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Last sun A, root to rise, ground down and rise up, fingers reaching high and bright towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Up dog or cobra. If you're in cobra, press the tops of your feet into the earth and charge your heart towards the front of the room. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in and complete breath out. Big inhales and full exhales. Beautiful breath. Inhale, bend your knees, step, hop, or jump towards the front of your mat, and feet together, take chair pose, Utkatasana. Squeeze everything into the midline. Send your tailbone down to the earth, fingers reaching towards the sky, collarbone spreading east and west, shoulders sliding down your back. Take a big breath in. Sit 1 inch deeper. You guys got this. Take another big breath in. 1 more inch lower. Right. Full inhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra, yogi's choice. Heart charging towards the room front. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Open your mouth and let it go. Inhale, fill up. And again, big inhale in and let it go. Yes. Right foot steps forward, warrior 1. Left heel plants. Arms reaching towards the sky. Pull back on your right hip to send your left hip forward. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. Stomp down through the heel of your right foot as maybe you send your gaze up towards the ceiling. Take a full breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra, yogi's choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in and full breath out. Inhale, fill up, and then empty. And again, fill up your lungs with goodness and send something that you don't want anymore out with your exhale. Full breath in. Yes, beautiful breath out. Left foot steps forward, warrior 1. Left foot by your left thumb, right heel plants. Square your hips towards the front of the room, pin them in towards one another as you squeeze your inner thighs together. Bright fingers reaching towards the sky, squeeze them in. Full breath in and ride your exhale down. High plank to low plank. Up dog or cobra, charge your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. And big breath out. Fill up. And then empty. And again. Bend your knees, step, hop, jump, walk towards the front of your mat. Take chair pose for the second time. Pick up where you left off. Squeeze everything in towards your midline. Hug your skin to your muscles, to your bones. Send your bright fingers towards the sky. Light up your fire from within. This work is the work that needs to be done, and only you can do it for yourself. Take another big breath in. Let something go. Full inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra, yogi's choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full inhale and complete exhale. Take another big full breath in. Right foot steps forward, warrior 1. Ground down through the sole of your right foot as you send your right hip to the back of the room, left hip forward, fingers reaching. Maybe you sit into your right thigh a little bit till it starts to say hi to you. Full breath in. Full breath out. Open up to warrior two. Align your front foot with the arch of your left foot. Send your gaze out over your right middle finger. Track your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Full breath in. Shoulders down away from your ears when you exhale. One more big breath in. Let it go. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra. You can skip the vinyasa altogether if you'd like. It's your choice. Downward facing dog. Full breath in and full breath out. 2 more times just like that. Inhale, fill up and empty. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Right heel plants. Square your hips towards the front of the room. Imagine they were headlights pointing directly towards the fireplace. Bright fingers squeezing in towards one another. Light up your fire. Full inhale. Complete exhale. One more big breath in and open up to warrior two. Settle in, set your gaze over your left middle fingers, something that's not moving in the distance. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Track your knee towards your pinky toe to open up that hip joint. Full, slow, steady breath. One more big inhale. Let it go. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Ride your exhale all the way down. High plank to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Big inhale. Complete exhale. Take a big breath in, a full breath out. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge. With your left foot, bring your heel high up over your toes. Imagine you're kicking out through the heel of your left leg as you send your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Squeeze your arms in towards one another, shoulder blades sliding down your back. Stomp down through the heel of your right foot to fully engage that leg. Full breath in and full breath out. One more big inhale. Open up to warrior two. Breathe in and then out. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Up dog, cobra. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Full breath out. Fill up with new life and new energy and new oxygen. And let the old stuff go. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Root down through the sole of your left foot. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. Right heel high over your right toes. Full, slow, steady breath. Big breath in. Full breath out. Open up to warrior two. Gaze out over your left middle fingers, shoulder blades sliding down your back. Relax. Don't wear your shoulders as earrings. Let them go. Full breath in. And full breath out. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale all the way down to the mat. High plank to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Full inhale and complete exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, step, hop, jump, walk to the front of your mat and take chair pose with hands at heart center. And we're going to come into chair twist to the chakra wall. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Press your knee into your elbow into your knee, and breathe. Full breath in. Twist a little deeper with your exhale. Big inhale. Open your wings if that's in your practice. Yogi's choice. One more big breath in. Come back to center, hands at heart center. Chair twist to the left. Right elbow to left knee. Press your knee into your elbow into your knee, and breathe into this bind for all intents and purposes. Full, slow, steady breath. Open your wings if that's in your practice. Full breath in. Full breath out. Come back to center, hands at heart center, forward fold. Toe heel your feet, hips width distance apart, and with your first two fingers, grab a hold of your big toes. Send your elbows out, one to Nebraska, one to the chakra wall. Bend your elbows and pull your chest, energetically pull your chest towards your thighs. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Full inhale and complete exhale. Take gorilla pose, place your palms underneath your feet so that your toes are giving your wrist creases a massage. Yep, like that, just like that. You can play with your balance, shift your weight into your toes, shift your weight back into your heels. Full breath. Slowly release gorilla. If crow is in your practice, you can go there now. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Bend your knees, squeeze everything into the midline of your body. Place your knees on the back of your triceps. Send your gaze a few feet out in front of you. And send your hips up towards the sky. No, this is crow. Crow.
I mean, this is only my second class.
No, you're doing fantastic. So in crow, we've got a couple of people demonstrating. What they're doing is they're squeezing everything into the core, and crow is my nemesis. You can play with one foot.
Okay.
So knees on the back of your triceps, you're squeezing your knees into your triceps. You send your gaze out in front of you. Maybe you lift one foot. This is where I stop. Maybe you lift the other foot to play with it. Maybe you can squeeze both feet in. See? Look at you. Yes. Yes. You don't know what you can't do till you try. And my brain says I can't do a lot, which I know it's lying. So if you're done playing with crow, look at you go. You can find yourself flow through a vinyasa. So you could go to high plank, low plank, up dog, down dog, or you could just find us in downward facing dog. Full breath in and full breath out. Take a big inhale. Let something go. Fill up and then empty. Let's see if I can get some fresh air into here. Keep breathing. You're fine. There we go. Let's see here. Walk your feet to your hands at the front of the mat. Catch your hips with your hands and slowly come to stand at the front of your mat. And we are going to do standing leg raise. Root down through the sole of your right foot, hug your left knee into your chest. If you'd like to take yogi toe lock, that's totally your choice. My hamstrings don't go there. So you could just hang on to your left knee, place your right hand on your hip for balance, extend your left leg out towards Nebraska, set your gaze on something that's not moving. Keep breathing. Full, slow, steady breath. Bring your knee back to center. You can transition to airplane, so keep that left foot lifted. Firmly flex your foot. Bring your arms down by your side. Kick your left leg back out behind you. I have bricks behind me. Heart towards the front of the room, leg extended long, firm, flexed foot. Lift from the inseam of your tights to keep your hips squared. It's difficult. Keep breathing. Slowly come back to standing, hands at heart center. And we'll transition, I'll set it up a little better. We'll transition from airplane to half moon. So from airplane, you are on one leg kicking out behind you. In half moon, you'll bring your hands back to heart center. Your right hand will come down to the earth or a block, and you will stack your left hip up and over your right. When you feel stable after pressing through your right toe, press it into the earth. Maybe you can raise your fingers up. Play with your balance. Everybody's got blocks. So you can start out in airplane. Firm flex, flex your back foot. No, it's okay. Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. Stomp down through the foot on the ground, firm flex this foot, press into my hand, and stomp down and stack your right hip up and over your left. Yes, beautiful. Slowly join both feet on the earth. Come to stand. Standing leg raise on the opposite leg, so root down through the sole of your left foot. Hug your right knee into your chest. If you'd like to take yogi toe lock, that's your choice. Right knee out towards the chakra wall. Slowly bring it back to center. Transition to airplane, kick your right leg back behind you. Imagine you could press it into the wall behind you. Set up for a transition to half moon. You like, you can do it on the other side. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Flex that back foot. Yeah, flex it. Yes, light it up. You'll feel this in your inner thigh muscles, for sure, on your standing leg. Slowly bring both feet back to the earth. Come to stand. And we will, no, you're fine. We will transition to dancer pose. Root down through the sole of your right foot, right arm reaches high towards the sky, left hand out like you're gonna carry a pizza box. So palm towards the sky, yep. Bent elbow, your left fingers are facing Nebraska. So pizza box out this way, yes, perfect. Perfect. And bend, root down into the sole of your right foot. Bend your left leg behind you and reach back and grab the inside, the arch side of your foot, of your big toe on your left foot. If anybody would like a strap, oh, you've got this. You got this, yogis. Stomp down through your right foot as you kick your foot into your hand into your foot. Slow, steady breath. Slowly release and come to stand. Windmill your arms so your left arm is high, right arm out to the side. Catch a hold of your right foot. Kick your foot into your hand into your foot. Dancer on the other side. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Slowly release and come to standing. We'll take tree, root down through the sole of your right foot. Take your left foot to either your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. Just stay away from the joint, not on your knee joint. Press your foot into your leg into your foot to light up both legs. All the muscles are engaged. Hands at heart center. Set your gaze on something that is not moving. When you're ready, expand your branches. You can play with tracing a line across the ceiling, sending your gaze upwards. See what that does to your balance. Maybe you find movement in your branches. Slow, steady breath. Beautiful. Slowly bring your hands back to heart center. Give your bent leg a kick towards the front of the room, and then join both feet on the ground. Set up for tree on the left leg. So root down through the sole of your left foot, right foot to your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. Slow, deliberate, steady breath. Gaze on something that is not moving. Extend your branches when you're ready. Slowly bring your hands back to heart center. Kick your right foot forward. Join your feet on the mat. Arms down by your side. Take a big breath in and let it go. Inhale, raise your arms high, strong and straight towards the ceiling. Full inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank, lower down for a count of 3, 2, 1. Lie all the way down on your mat. Place your favorite ear on the earth. Take a full breath in and a complete breath out. And again, breath in and breath out. Bring your arms down by your sides with the palms facing the earth. So palms facing the earth. Zip up your legs. Bring your 2 legs into one. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. And set up for locust pose. So in locust pose, you are going to lift your chest and arms and hands up off the earth, your feet up off the earth. You're going to lift with the strength of your back body. On your next big inhale, zip it up. Zip your legs into the middle, arms up off the floor. Find height with the strength of your back body. Take a big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Get 1 inch higher with your next breath in. You guys are so strong. Slowly lower down. Everybody just got 2 inches higher on that last one. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Locust, second set. You know where we're going. Breathe in and rise up. Squeeze everything in. Stay for the exhale. Get 1 inch higher on your neck. Yes, the whole room just lit up. Slowly lower down. Big breath in and a beautiful breath out. Bend your knees. Take a hold of your feet for floor bow. If your knees come wide to grab your feet, that's okay. You're just going to squeeze your knees in towards hip width distance once you get a hold of it. On your next big inhale, kick your feet into your hands into your feet, and rise up. Yes, beautiful. Full breath in and a full breath out. Rise up higher with your next inhale. Slowly lower down. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Feels good after floor bow. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Second set. Catch your feet with your hands and kick and rise up. Charge your heart towards the front of the room. Full breath in. Complete breath out. One more big inhale. Slowly lower down. Big inhale and full exhale. Place your palms underneath your shoulders. Press the earth away from you and come into an up dog. Press down, thighs light up, full breath in, and then sit back on your heels, and we're gonna set up for camel. So you can either tuck your toes or untuck your toes. Your legs are hips width distance apart. In camel, I like to have my toes tucked. I'll get up here. Because it makes my heels closer if I feel optimistic and reaching back for my heels. Hands at the small of your back, shoulder blades sliding down your back. And as you come into camel, you're gonna send your hips towards the front of the room. So you're gonna engage your core, your hips are gonna come forward. You'll tuck your chin into your chest to give yourself a double chin as you begin to send your gaze up towards the ceiling. Slow, steady breath. Maybe you reach back and grab one heel. Maybe you reach back and grab the other. It's a big heart opener. Slow, steady breath. Slowly release, come out of it the same way that you went into it. Untuck your toes, sit back on your heels, take a big breath in, and a full breath out. And set up for camel, second set. Toes tucked, untucked, yogi's choice. Go right back where you left off, hands at the small of your back. Tuck your chin into your chest, send your gaze up towards the sky. Charge your hips towards the front of the room. Keep breathing. And slowly release. Untuck your toes, sit back onto your heels, take a big inhale and a full exhale. Come to seated on your mat and lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the earth. And we're gonna set up for bridge pose. So your knees are bent and your feet are flat on the earth, just close enough so that you can graze your heels with your middle fingers. Yep. And once you've found that distance between your heels and your fingers, reach your arms high towards the ceiling, like zombie arms, point them towards the sky, and then plug your shoulder blades back into their sockets. You'll feel them come into contact with the earth. If you didn't notice it, do it again. Fingers towards the sky, and then plug them in. Bend your elbows down by your rib cage. Press your elbows strong, 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 strong into the earth. And once you've pressed your elbows as strongly as you can, send your hips up towards the sky. Press your hips up towards the sky and create a little bridge. If you're comfortable there, stay there. If you would like to clasp your hands at the small of your back, walk your shoulder blades underneath you. It's another variant on the heart opening. Squeeze everything in, send your hips towards the sky. Take a big inhale. A full exhale, one more big breath in, and slowly release. Fill up, and then empty. Bridge or wheel, yogi's choice. If you want to take a bridge, you know how to set it up. We were just there. You can go back again. If you would like to try wheel, you'll place your hands by your ears with your fingertips pointing towards your feet. It'll feel natural. Hands right by your ears. Press your hands into the earth, your feet into the earth, and rise on up. Beautiful. Full breath in, even here, and a full breath out. And we'll stay up for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower on down. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Last one, yogi's choice, bridge or wheel. If you wanted to try something, you didn't get a chance, here's your chance. The time is now. Rise on up, yogis, you've got this. Bridge, wheel, whatever you want to do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Take a big inhale and a full exhale. Take Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees spread wide. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And feel all that life energy, that life force. Feel your heartbeat under your fingers, that you created that. You created that energy rise. You created this fire in your body. Nobody can do this for you other than you. And that's a beautiful thing. Extend your feet out long on the mat. Take in a full body stretch. Reach your fingers up above you. If you touch your neighbor's toes, grab them, pinch them. Take a big inhale. Let it go. Slowly roll over onto your right hand side and make your way into downward facing dog. Full breath. Let it go. Raise your right leg high, strong, and straight behind you with a firm, flexed foot. Bring your right knee to your right wrist and take half pigeon. Right knee to right wrist, down on the earth, and your toes, your right toes will be kind of at a diagonal angle. It's a big hip opener. How does that feel?
Oh, are you sitting on it?
Yeah. Well, kind of. Yeah. This leg is going to be straight out behind you. Untuck your toes, and this hip is going to be further over your foot. So if you shift your weight over into the here, like that. Okay.
My bum
Okay.
right here.
You can walk your fingers out in front of you. Place your head on your mat, your forehead on the mat. Find stillness in this pose that causes lots of emotions to arise. We hold emotions in our hips, and when we come into hip openers like this, all kinds of things happen. Breathe into wherever you're feeling sensation. Acknowledge it. Send it on its way. This is temporary, and you can breathe through it. Slow, steady breath in for a count of 5 and out for a count of 5. Slowly walk your fingertips back up onto your mat, tuck your left toes, and extend your right leg out behind you into three-legged dog. Feel the blood rush back into your leg as you move it around. Bend your knees, stack your hips, and then find downward facing dog. Extend your left leg high, strong and straight behind you. Firm, flexed foot. Yes. Bend your knees, stack your hips. We're going to cheat and do that first. And then make your way into half pigeon. Left knee to left wrist. So you want to switch sides.
I know.
Just so you're even. Just so you're even. Just so you're even. Slowly walk your fingertips forward. Find stillness. Slowly walk your fingertips back up onto your mat. Tuck your right toes and come into three-legged dog. Left leg high and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Make your way down onto your mat. So drop your knees to the mat. Come to an easy seat at the front of your mat, and we're going to take double pigeon. So you could start from easy seat, and double pigeon, you're going to cross your legs so that your shins are stacked like fire logs. So feet firmly flexed. We'll do whichever, it doesn't matter which one's on top. You know which one's on top because you'll switch it and then you'll know. Firm flexed feet. Place your ankle bone just outside your knee, and if you're a runner or a cyclist, you may be here. Depends upon how your IT bands and your hip flexors are. Flex those feet, fingers down by your sides, long spine. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you start to walk your fingers forward a little bit. Keep that long spine, and you'll feel your hip flexors breathe into it. Slow, steady breath. Come back to seated, switch legs, whichever one was on top, place it on the bottom. Stack those shins. Maybe you clear the flesh away from your sits bones so you're rooted down into the floor. Flex the feet, strong, strong, strong. Long cervical spine. Walk your fingertips forward till you reach that point where you're like, yeah, that's it, right there. And breathe. Keep breathing. Slowly unwind and extend both legs out in front of you. Flex those feet strong. Press your heels into the earth. When you do that, you'll notice you'll keep a little micro bend in your knees as your legs get engaged from your toes all the way up. Fingers down by your hips, long spine. Then begin to walk your fingers forward. Keep that long spine as you send your nose towards your toes. Keep breathing. Feet flexed and energized as you reach towards them. Slowly release and lie all the way back on your mat. Bend your left knee and place the sole of your foot on the earth. Extend your right leg out long. Okay, raise your right leg up and make a figure four with your shin on top of your left knee. Yep, like that, figure four. Take your hands and clasp your hands behind your knee. And we're going to take reclined half pigeon. Flex your left foot, flex your right foot, engage the muscles of your legs, and breathe. Beautiful work, yogis. Keep breathing. Keep your feet flexed and alive and participating. Slowly release and switch sides. Long, slow, steady breath. Bend both knees, grab a hold of the outside edges of your feet and come into happy baby. So knees bent, feet flexed towards the ceiling, outside edges of your feet, yes. Kick into your hands and pull back on your feet with your hands. Press the back of your skull into the earth. Maybe you find some movement from side to side. Long, slow, steady breaths. Slowly release, extend your legs long on the mat. Take in another full body stretch, arms reaching high up above you. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Let your feet find the edges of your mat with your heels. Take up space. Bring your arms down by your sides with palms open towards the sky. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Let your eyes soften. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to control. There's nothing to change. Just surrender to your Savasana. Oh, you scared me. Thank you. Slowly begin to bring life back into your body by wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Take a full, deep inhale in and open your mouth and stick out your tongue. And again, full, deep breath in and make some noise. Take in a full body stretch. Take up space and get big. Slowly bend your knees, place your feet on the earth. Gently roll to your right hand side and press yourself up to seated at the front of your mat. With your hands at heart center and your eyes closed. Honor yourself. Acknowledge yourself for coming to your mat today during these super busy weeks, carving out this special time for you to do this work to your body, to your mind, to your soul, to create this neighborhood and community of breath and movement. And we'll close this beautiful little community with one Om. Take a big breath in. Thumb knuckles to forehead center. The light and love in me bows and honors to the light and love in each and every one of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
You guys did fantastic. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.